Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to DNF Duel Pools here at EVO Community Showcase Tournament. I am Argon, and I am joined by a veteran of the previous commentary block, Guy Man. How's it going?
Still here. And it's all right. I mean, I slept on the floor last night. That's what happens when you crash with a homie, so my back be killing me. But, you know, we're back here for some more DNF. Lost Warrior is once again, so that was that's been a pretty funny recurring thing, is that Lost Warrior likes to come and go from the character select screen. Just traveling through time.
Truly mysterious character. So this is going to be, I believe, probably the last match from the last set of pools. BlueLinkys versus UncrownedJax. This is going to be a really good one.
Yes, UncrownedJax came in earlier and was playing really well. BlueLinkys, I think I've seen him, at least seen his name.
Okay, so, this is where I can help out. So BlueLinkys is very, very, very well established in this game. He very frequently wins a lot of the more competitive online brackets. Formerly a Swiftmaster player. He's very good at multiple characters, but as of this patch, he's been playing largely Inquisitor, and he's been doing very, very well already. So
you can see right here, Winners Finals, he must be doing pretty good.
Yep. I would say arguably one of the favorites to win the whole tournament, depending on who you ask, based on who's here. And already we're actually getting to see the kind of damage that Inquisitor is capable of now very early on. Very nice big starter there.
My man's really melted. UncrownedJax, though, looking to get something set up, drinking.
Yeah, nice roll out of the corner there. Oh, okay, spending it, going into Awakening. Guard cancel, keeping the pressure. Oh, nice bait on the DP there.
Oh my god. She lit that man on fire. So yeah, we saw like Inquisitor. So we've seen a couple Inquisitors. They've been doing all right, but that was the first time we've seen Inquisitor really do that sort of really crazy messed up damage. Like that was like 50% plus a little bit of burn after.
Yep. That's her damage output is a lot scarier this patch, combined with the fact that the burn that comes from the essence there actually gives you like unscaled damage every time you get a burn off. So the fact that she can get like 2 to 3 burns on top of just like her regular combo damage means she hits way, way harder this patch.
Wake up DP, he's not letting him get anything started at all. Roll out, no punish though.
Okay, guard cancel, doesn't want to handle the pressure.
Ooh,
Molotov.
Again. It's like at the exact same end of the last round, except without the super. Just how it gets the flames going up in neutral, and then UncrownedJax gets hit by it into a hit confirm.
Yeah, Inquisitor's mobility over time has improved to the point where it's very easy for her to convert into very quick corner carry off of a lot of things.
I do really like Inquisitor super.
Right, so
UncrownedJax switching. Nope. Taking a breather.
Thinking about it. Oh, grappler. Okay, this is what I was seeing him play earlier today.
Yes, that's what we saw on stream earlier was the grappler. So I'm wondering if he wasn't as confident in that matchup, but then right now he's like, well, I'm more confident now.
Yeah, that's an interesting point there. Not really sure if he was more comfortable troubleshooter against Inquisitor, trying something out, but I guess we will see how the grappler pick works out.
I mean, Winners Finals, you want to win too. It is a pretty rough time to experiment with characters. But you know, now he's only guy. He can't lose. So if he's not comfortable in this matchup with Grappler, he's got no time to adjust otherwise.
Yeah, nice bait on the parry there. Unfortunately, still vulnerable to lows, and Inquisitor still has a couple of good lows to tap into. So,
oh my lord!
Pretty big chunk of damage off of a 2A starter.
UncrownedJax just not even getting to play.
Yeah, this is rough. Getting in the corner against Inquisitor, very hard to find a window to contest. Oh, clipped by the low.
All right, we're going to get something going.
Safe jump, roll out.
Guard cancel, doesn't want to put that already back in the corner.
Yeah, back roll is so new mechanic in this patch. You can actually roll backwards now. And as you're seeing, BlueLinkys is leaning on that a lot. It's a notable pain point for Grappler in this patch because he doesn't really have very many easy ways to deal with back roll apart from pushing into the corner. It looks like we're actually going to get a guard break here.
Oh my lord.
Yep. Explaining the fact that another system change this patch is that the guard meter is actually reduced overall in length as just like a general system thing. I think they did that because they were expecting people to lean on the new Indomitable Spirit mechanic to reduce guard damage at certain key points and strings. But characters like Inquisitor can still kind of exploit the change of that system very well. Nice bait on the DP, no punish though.
Yeah, she melted right through that guard bar, getting that kill. Oh, and again, that fire in neutral, so scary.
Yeah, Molotov is very difficult for characters like this to deal with too. But UncrownedJax is going to get another chance at a safe jump. Oh, catching the back roll. Good recognition.
It's going to do a lot of damage, too.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh, is that enough? Oh. Oh, okay, it is enough. Excellent.
Step on it.
Very good adaptation already. Time to do it, too.
Yeah, not going to go down without swinging.
Yeah, BlueLinkys understanding that he kind of just needs to lean on the 2A to prevent a random parry from reversing the momentum here. That is so much damage off of a 2A. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage.
Again, it's that it's unscaled damage every time a burn goes off. I think it's like 70 damage every time.
Ooh, and that's more than likely going to be it, too.
Yep.
Ow.
Essence. Yep. And BlueLinkys 2-0.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, he looks like a favorite to win the tournament. That was pretty clear. I don't want to say domination, but good control, good pace of the match. I mean, he got his combos, didn't let any opportunity really go to waste.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I think we'll be seeing him, going deep into the bracket.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of people were expecting him to do very, very well this weekend. Very smart player, very well established with his offense, with every character that he plays. Inquisitor very much fits his style too. So I guess the change is working out for him pretty well, and we'll definitely get to see more of him in the future.
All right. That was the final, so it looks like BlueLinkys is going to be going on. Yep, there he is. Yep.
BlueLinkys, Kazunkai, Vanguard God, and Fu waiting down in losers quarterfinals, Lost Warrior. That's really refreshing to see, because Lost Warrior is a character that's gone through very interesting evolution over the course of the game's lifetime, and he's in much better shape this patch than he was in the past. So I'm looking forward to see more of that.
Yeah, I mean, Fu, he's a player that I know from different games. He's pretty strong for Temkin in Strive and Guilty Gear, Exert.
Yep.
He plays a little bit of everything. Obviously, he really likes DNF Duel, and he kind of plays, I don't want to call like Potemkin weak, but he's not. He always plays that kind of character. You know what I mean? Where they're not top tier, he has to put a little bit extra effort. It seems that this kind of character he's drawn to.
Yeah, I know he's very well established with Haehyun and Exerd.
Yeah.
I actually know him as a former dive kick god. Random lore. He did actually play dive kick quite a bit when that game released, and his Mr. Run was very, very good. He still plays the game every once in a while. It's always nice to see him pop into a bracket when he's actually at a tournament where they have the game.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, dive kick.
It wouldn't be me if I didn't find some way to inject dive kick into the discussion, right?
No, I respect it. Hell,
Okay, so it looks like we are waiting for the next set of pools to get a little bit established here, so we can get some stream matches going.
Yeah, but as you can see, dude, all that people walking behind us, man, this is a big EVO this year. This is definitely this is the biggest EVO that I've been to. And
yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the biggest EVO it's ever been at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we have like 7,000 people in Street Fighter 6 alone, and that's not including other games and all the stuff on the side and all the stuff that would appeal even to people that see this more as like a convention kind of experience. There's a lot of stuff for everybody here. It's really chill.
It's gonna be. I'm sure there's gonna be announcements and surprises all weekend too. That's always exciting to look forward to.
We already got an announcement for the new version of Under Night. So
did we? I missed that.
Oh yeah, no, they actually dropped that announcement this morning, and over at the Arxis booth they have a demo for it right now.
Oh man, I gotta go check that out.
Yeah.
This is the kind of exciting stuff. I hadn't seen that yet. I spent 40 minutes in that line. That thing started from the Mandalay Bay elevators. That line.
Yeah.
That line was something special.
That was an experience.
I looked at my little VIP badge and I said, "You ain't doing nothing. You didn't do nothing for me, man."
Yeah, just to let you know, the second group of pools has started. Just waiting on a couple matches to be finished before they send them over here, but then we'll have some matches on deck. So
cool.
Sorry for the delay.
Cool. So as far as I know, I can't remember if so I know Tales of Mr. E is here. I can't remember if he's in the previous set of pools or if he's in this one. But Tales of Mr. E, Ganondeurf, who else was it? Prophet. A few names to potentially watch out for making it reasonably far into the bracket. All pretty well established players. Probably a few more names that I haven't seen quite yet that once I recognize them, be like, oh yeah, they're here. So I know that we are missing a few established names here at EVO. Understandable, because getting to Vegas is a bit of an endeavor in and of itself. But
that's round 1. That's pool 1. Making it to Vegas, because like there's some people who got like messed up with their Delta flights, and oh man.
Travel is hard, man.
But shout out to these water bottles that they give you.
Right? Free water bottles?
Free water bottles, free water refill stations.
Yeah. Very nice,
Not
actually.
every tournament has that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, this one does, and it is choice. But it is so good to see. Like, I've already, before I came over here to do commentary, I was able to get some casuals in for Blaze Blue. Sit in the corner, bring your own controller. And I didn't even expect to see anyone playing because it's not up today. Or there's some people playing already. Yeah. It feels so good to go to tournaments again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Online tournaments, they just don't compare to this atmosphere.
It's not the same. I mean, that's the old head in me talking, but it's like, it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's definitely not the old head in you. It is not the same. 1 minute you guys are playing, the next minute you're all drinking in the, at the casino, or you're all hanging out playing casuals, or doing whatever. It's fun.
Right.
What about you? Who do you play in this game?
In this game, I play Vanguard.
Vanguard.
So I'm definitely excited to see how far Kazunkai makes it. He's very well established. Is probably the best Vanguard player that we have in North America. By virtue of his level of activity in the game, the extent to which he labs. We got like a couple of guys like Luffle, for example. Luffle does a lot of labbing for the character. He's also very well established with the character. So that's my crew for this game. But yeah, so looking forward to see kind of how this top 8, top 6 pans out.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. We did see one Spectre. I'm hoping we can see maybe a couple more.
Yep. There are a few people. I'm not sure how many of them are actually here this weekend, but we do have a couple guys in the community that are putting a fair amount of time into Spectre. A lot of cool stuff that's coming out for that character. She's very, very stylish. Has a lot of really cool, interesting tools, interesting kind of mobility that not many characters in this game really have. Seems to have a few struggle matchups here and there that people have already kind of found, but I mean, I don't doubt that somebody could put a fair amount of time into her and really get some good results.
I mean, yeah, she's still brand new, so there's still a lot of stuff to be figured out with her.
Yeah, she's brand new, and she's also not like a surface-level easy character as well. Definitely one of those things where people are kind of getting through the optimization phase at this point. But I think once people really start fleshing out the matchups a bit more, I'm sure we're going to see a couple of people that are really going to surprise people with that character.
And the whole version's new, too. So, like, a lot of the optimization, I mean, obviously, it's halfway done for most characters. But, they're still trying to, some characters still trying to figure some of the other stuff out. I mean, how long has this patch been out?
This patch has been out for about, like, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, so, people have kind of gotten through some of the growing pains associated with the patch. But, I mean, it is still, there's a lot to explore. Because, we do have like a whole new defensive mechanic that works in a very interesting way. Stuff like back roll, stuff like, like the new cube system for like different like levels of awakening. I think a lot of people have kind of come to consensus on what they like to do with that based on their character. But there are still some interesting implications for selecting different cubes for different characters for like certain matchups. I've heard that come up in discussion with some people. Depending on the character. But yeah, there's a lot more to potentially explore in this game in terms of like what's really useful, how useful is it, what is it useful for, etc. Still very much in that stage of exploration for this patch.
Shout outs to Chipotle too. Damn, looking at that made me hungry. Made me realize I didn't eat anything yet.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
Shout out to Chipotle. Give me a Chipotle card, please. All right, looks like you're in our next match. Set up to turning off their Bluetooth, I think. No, switching user.
Trying to navigate through the sea of logins right now.
Yeah.
Understandable.
You play any games yet?
So I was originally going to play in the Sam Show tournament, but I didn't realize that they split up the pools in such a way where they actually had like something beyond 11 o'clock. So they slated it for 1 o'clock, which I mean, as much as I would love to have the capability to be at 2 places at the same time, that's
not easy. Yeah.
it's a little hard. It's a little hard. So I'm here because I mean I love this game. I'm really happy to be able to be here to commentate for this game at EVO. Being able to say that I technically was an EVO commentator is pretty sick. So I am here, and I will just appreciate Sam Show from the distance. And then I play Street Fighter 6 immediately after this. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Street Fighter 6, shout out to that. I mean, over 7,000 entrants, dude, that's crazy.
Huge tournament. It's really crazy when you like look through like, you know, if you just entertain looking through like the projected results like on Start GG, and then you just kind of go through, it's like, all right, let's see what this next round of pools looks like. You get to like round 3 pools, and it's like, oh, okay, congratulations, you made it to top 96. Like, that to me was the moment of understanding the gravity of just how many people are in that tournament.
Yeah.
And it's like by the time you get to round 2, you start seeing like already like bloodbath matches.
Yeah, it's true too. It's funny. It's something that Juna said. It was like someone's gonna make it to top 32 in that 7,000 man tournament, and someone's gonna call them washed.
Right. Very FGC. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have Ganondeurf, who I brought up before, and Vertical Juice for our first match for this next round of pools. So Ganondeurf, very well established as a launcher player, even back in previous patches when, well, in the first patch, launcher was not very good. I knew plenty of people who were big fans of the character who were a little bit disappointed at her relative weakness in the cast. Since then, she has had very much of a come-up as a character, and that is reflected as well in this patch. So Ganondeurf, time that he spent investing into the character, very much paying off over time. And it looks like Vertical Juice is playing Striker. This is historically a really difficult matchup for Launcher. However, a lot of that was due to Launcher's former weakness in the anti-air department, which she now has access to. So not quite as much of a wash of a matchup as what we would normally see in previous versions of the game.
And I think this is going to be the first Striker we've seen in a while, too. We saw one, I think, towards the beginning of the pools, but they didn't quite make it through.
Yep.
Looks like Vertical Juice getting in there immediately.
Yeah, early guard cancel from Ganondeurf, trying to stifle the momentum. Yeah, very difficult trying to roll through that.
We'll say about zoners is that they can be one of the most frustrating archetypes to fight because they're always just throwing something at you. You're trying to navigate it, and it can definitely mess with your head a little bit. Like it just constantly look at them.
Yeah, and Launcher has gotten increasingly good over the patches at putting stuff on the screen that you just have to deal with. Ooh, you can pick that up now. Interesting. That was not a thing in the previous patch.
Oh yeah, keep them locked in the corner, even with the roll. Good DP though.
Yep. Nice back roll.
Oh, well, my man's Ganondeurf just always hitting buttons. He's got something out on projectiles at all times.
Bro,
tough for Vertical Juice to deal with.
Bro, like, no disrespect to Ganondeurf because he's an amazing player, but launcher players are mashers, bro. I'm sorry. They're always hitting buttons.
They were struggle bus for too long now. This is their prize.
Yeah, this is their time. Oh no. Yeah, it's a very dangerous setup to deal with in the corner. Very easy for her to just set up an instant air jump M, and then it's like now you got to guess strike throw, and if you guess wrong either way, well, that nuke is still going to hit you, and you're going to take a ton of damage for it. And even if you block, you still got to hold a lot of guard damage on that too.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Back in the corner, but yeah, immediate guard cancel out, roll to get out of there.
Yeah, you don't want to roll through that. That actually recovers too fast. Very specifically a thing that you don't want to roll through because they will still be at advantage.
Oh, this looks pretty difficult for Vertical Juice. Just kind of getting locked down.
Yeah.
Helicopter back out. Do it again. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. It's pretty smart. Okay, get the knockdown. Oh, ended up side switching. Probably didn't want that, but make it work.
Yeah, I can't imagine he would. Now she's back out, rolling away. Here we go again.
Yep. Now you just got to find the spot to actually be able to get through. Looks like we're going to get corner carry here. Jump M. Oh, yeah.
Try to do it again, but
good effort.
Not going to get away with it this time.
Yeah, it's really easy for Launcher to kind of space yourself out. You kind of have to just wait and try to read the throw there. Round start 5A. Very strong.
Back in the corner again, too. Another thing we were talking about earlier is just like how disheartening it can be to be just constantly in the corner, where you just can't get to play, where you're constantly just put on the back heel, blocking. It can mind break you. It can guard break you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is rough. This is just Oh, okay, flying out. Oh, I got the anti-air.
Yeah, it looks like Ganondeurf's dealt with that situation before, where Striker trying to DP and then teleport out, or well, kick out, I guess. But he got it once, and then after that, never again.
Yeah. It's a very difficult character to deal with if you don't know what to expect. I mean, I think a lot of things in this game really are knowledge checks to a degree if you're not as experienced. But I feel like Launcher is like one of the biggest examples of like the entire character is a knowledge check.
Yeah.
And then even when you've kind of learned what you have to do to deal with it, it's still pretty challenging.
Yeah, that throw set up with the missile in the corner, dude. Like, oh, that kind of thing. If you don't know what to do, you're just gonna get hit.
Yeah, and even if you know kind of what's coming or what they want to go for, there's still a layer of guessing that you have to do. So yeah, I mean, characters very, very strong, increasingly strong as patches have gone by, and Ganondeurf's one of the best. So I imagine we'll be getting to see plenty of that. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna cycle back to the other round of pools. So yeah. So BlueLinkys and UncrownedJax was a winners finals match for that pool. This is going to be the losers finals match. Yeah. So it looks like Jax is going to be going with Grappler right off the bat, and Choku Red is playing Crusayer.
And we saw him earlier. He was a very good Crusader. UncrownedJax, obviously, we've seen a couple different times. He played the troubleshooter, didn't work out quite so well against, oh my god.
BlueLinkys.
Yes, BlueLinkys. But it switched back to the Grappler. Was able to take, I think, at least one round.
Yeah, so understandably, if Jax does have multiple characters that he would tap into, going to Grappler against Crusader is the natural choice. Even when Crusader was established to be like very, very strong in previous patches, this was the notable bad matchup for Crusader. Grappler has a lot of tools that, well, primarily he has access to a lot of armor, which Crusader has a tricky time dealing with, just kind of due to the inherent lagginess of his moves. And also, because Crusader's only real reversal is armored and not invulnerable, it's susceptible to throws. So naturally, the character that is all about throws is going to have pretty easy ways to deal with that. But it looks like Choku Red's already getting some pretty big momentum here.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting pretty much in there. He's kept control of this match. Exhausted, but put that orb out. He's not going to be able to do much of anything about it at all. Still locked down in the corner. Oh!
Yeah, nice parry.
There we go.
That's what you got to do. Oh! Big read. That. Oh, no. He could actually...
Oh, I think he can.
Oh, no. If we would have dropped that, I didn't realize how much mana he was going to get back during the sequence, but he could have killed... Oh, nice parry from Choku there.
Not bad
scrambling
at all.
Already. Round one.
Yeah, unfortunate drop. That could have been pretty close to death, if not death.
I think that would have actually been death, seeing how much mana he was getting back. That's pretty crazy. Big scramble. Roll. Oh,
DPs.
Nice reversal.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Chicago punish. Oh, still has armor.
Oh, my lord. This man's going crazy.
Big chunk of damage. Put him back in the corner. Nice roll.
All right, tackle's not going to work this time. Just, yeah, it looks like Choku Red is trying to keep his distance.
Counter hit. Oh.
There it is. That's exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
DP loses to that throw.
Yep, very difficult for Crusader to deal with when you have access to an armored throw against a character that only has an armored reversal. You kind of just have to make the read on the jump there. Oh, almost got the pickup.
And I gotta imagine the shield is not as intimidating as it is for other characters, because Grappler's like, sweet, now you can't push me away.
Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like, I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to get in anyway. Oh. Didn't quite get the timing for the safe jump there.
Yeah, he went for that air throw read again. Didn't work out that time. Crusader just rolling away. Good job on Choku Red. Good job on both these guys right now.
Yep. You're there, safe jump. Oh, the read on the reversal.
Oh my lord.
That's gonna. Oh, unfortunate height misplacement there. Didn't quite get the armor on tackle. Oh no. Wait.
I gotta imagine next hit for both these guys could kill.
Oh, absolutely. Either side. Oh, what a read.
Scooped. That always feels good when you're playing a grappler and you call out something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Grappler is very, very scary in a lot of contexts, especially when he has access to conversion.
Reversal, get off me. Right back in there,
Oh,
though.
you tried to press a button into that? Oh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Back in the corner.
Look at this damage, too.
Half-life on the largest character in the game, health-wise. No problem.
Choku just trying to get space, too. Backdashing 3 times.
Yeah.
Back rolling.
A lot of people like to lean on that back roll against this character now because nobody wants to deal with that. Okay.
All right, good.
Punish.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of a weird placement there. Didn't get the link.
Rolling back in there again. Oh, my lord. All right. Choku Red, get something started here. Get this knockdown.
There we go.
Go for
New route in the buff. Uh-oh.
oh, UncrownedJax just needs 1 hit.
Jax trying to find a way to win. He really only needs 1 hit.
That hammer, though, the buffed hammer coming down with the lightning.
Yep. Choku doing a good job of keeping his space there. Playing at the range he needs to.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Crusader's got a range advantage with that hammer and then some of those moves, projectiles.
Oh, big punish.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay, good route. Oh, into buff. Uh-oh. Not quite.
Ooh, rolls right into the throw. That was the classic.
Right
That was
on the
like
roll.
a day
Oh.
1 Crusader.
It's okay. Oh, he's about to run out of the buff too. Oh, got Apocalypse out in time. Back into it. Oh, no, you can't back roll now. It's a little too late for that. Big chunk of the guard bar there. Oh, nice roll through the spear there.
No justice for you today.
Whoop.
Goes for the grab too.
Yep.
This is a lot of damage. Ow.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage on that starter now. Jeez. Oh, nice.
Unfortunate. Okay, rolling through. Apocalypse is up. Yeah, he just stood there. Didn't need to do anything else.
Jax is not too happy about that. I wonder if he's reacting to one of the other changes that came from this patch. So Crusader's buff gives him access to moves like Apocalypse, and historically it gave him 1 hit of armor. Now it doesn't give him armor anymore, but it does give him a natural defense buff while it's up, and he still gets access to those special moves like Apocalypse. But now, in Gold Cube, as soon as Crusader hits 30% life, he's perpetually in buff state. Which if this was pre-patch, that would be horrifying. And as of now, it's still pretty scary. But
oh yeah, could you imagine? As soon as 30%, 1 hit armor at all times.
Yeah.
One more mix-up. Oh, got away with it that time.
Didn't quite react in the safe jump there, and all right, not able to quite get the conversion just because of the range. But you're still gonna have to deal with all of this.
Ooh,
a little bit. Oh, and the tackle.
Threw him outside of that range, too. He almost died.
This matchup is fun. It's fun to watch. To play, I can't speak to that, but I mean, this is pretty scrambly.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you know, you got a Holy Ape versus a Throwy Ape.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, Charge 5S. Big damage here. Huge damage. Oh, was that a cross-up?
I think that was disgusting.
That was disgusting.
Hold that block button.
Oh, he missed the timing on the grab there, but still managed to get the 5A, and Jax closes it out.
Not going to matter, though. That was definitely a really dirty. That had to have been a cross-up.
Yeah, it's like, that's surprising.
So the thing about that, though, is like, as dirty as it is, there is a block button in this game. So you can avoid situations like that. You know, if you're looking for it. Because if you, like we talked about earlier, there is that you can't tech throws while you're holding that guard button. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got to be ready. Things like that, you can't avoid them. Just hit that guard button.
Yeah. It's a nice thing about this game. And there are some players that are very well established who do actually use the guard button more than just kind of like down back or back. Not me. I do more old school blocking and then kind of use the guard button depending on situations of like, okay, I know somebody has like a really dirty cross-up situation here, so I'm just going to just kind of wait it out. But yeah, it was a very interesting setup. I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way, like, when it comes to these sort of things, too, the fact that this game has simple inputs and motion inputs, a guard button and down back block, it's more about how you use them to mitigate different situations. I mean, one button specials have their own drawbacks, but they're, you know, they take away the mental stack. You don't have to think about the inputs. You can make sure, you know, in situations where, like, I cannot drop this, you can switch over to them.
Yeah.
The guard button, the same thing, where it's like, this looks like a really dirty cross-up. I'm going to hit the guard button. Instead of holding down back and risk getting, but then they, you know, open you up with a throw, then you can't really say anything.
Yeah.
The top 6 bracket, though, is slowly being filled up. BlueLinkys, Cousin Kai up in the winners. Then we got UncrownedJax down at the bottom with Fu, Lost Warrior.
So already getting a pretty interesting amount of character variation for top 8. Inquisitor, Vanguard, Grappler, and Lost Warrior. Pretty cool.
Join the Discord. I'm sure there's one. I don't even have to confirm it. I know there's got to be a Discord. Join it. Get some matches in. I know you guys watching right now probably itching to play.
Oh, yeah. For DNF especially, yeah. DNF Network. Look them up on Twitter. Lots of really good resources that are kind of even, like, a lot of the servers for DNF are all kind of interconnected in a way, too. So, like, you have sort of like a primary DNF duel server. You have, like, DNF Network. You have like DNF grind server, and everyone's kind of like, you know, everyone kind of exists in like different areas within all the different Discords. And I mean, like, people are always like pinging for games, and you know, they have stuff catering to people that are like less experienced with the game and trying to learn. And a lot of people in the community are generally very helpful. It's a very chill environment. A lot of people just genuinely really love this game and love to play it and love to shill it when they can. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I would love to see more people get into this game. It's genuinely very fun.
Looks like another match coming up too. This tournament's been going at a pretty good pace. Seems like. I don't know, but I've been sitting here, so. All right. Did he turn off the system? No, okay. All right, button checks. Ready for the next game.
Let's see what we got up next. Looks like
a launcher already.
Sorry?
So they're hovering over launcher.
Yeah. Well, looks like Lost Warrior's back with us again.
Like I said, man, traveling through time.
Yep.
First he's here, then he's not. And we're just all excited to see him again.
Yeah. All right, looks like we're actually going to have another launcher versus striker match.
So last time we saw the launcher just kind of absolutely dominate. Striker didn't really get to do much, so maybe Crusayer has a better handle on this matchup and can do some damage to Jaxvex. We'll see.
Okay. I did not realize that was Jaxvex. Now I know. Okay, so once again, a similar story to last time. So Ganondeurf is actually a French-based player that was doing very, very well with launcher. You know, like, even back when the character was considered to be relatively weak. Jaxvex is basically the U.S. version of that. Jaxvex has been a launcher loyalist pretty much since the beginning. He very actively streams this game. He's actually the organizer for the DNF Network Discord server. So Jaxvex is actually like really like a key representative for the DNF duel community. He does a lot for this game. Puts a lot of time into it. He loves it. And he's a very, very strong launcher player. So I'm curious to see what differences we might see in this match compared to the last one based on Crusayer's level of experience. But yeah, we're about to see for sure some more top-level launcher gameplay.
Top level. So hopefully we'll see if Crusayer's got a bit of more of an answer. You know, the last time we saw this matchup not too long ago, unfortunately Striker just got kind of ran through. We'll see if Crusayer can make something happen here against, you know, top-rated launcher. Backing off already. Kind of walking it back to the corner. Not terrible. In the corner now, yep. Look at these Striker conversions.
Looks like we're getting some more stall routing here. Oh, okay.
Oh, drop that combo too, because he must have noticed that that happened. Set
Yeah.
up the bomb.
Wow, he really actually got that jump M out. That's crazy. Okay, Jaxvex kind of taking his time.
Crusayer being pretty patient right now.
Yep. Oh, 2B beats that. Very nice. Low profile.
Good low. That was good too because his, oh my god.
Oh, pressing buttons a little too early there.
His,
Oh, not quite enough.
But he's got no health right now. This is scary. Anything at all.
Nice TP. Oh boy. Oh, and the guard damage is guard damage in the chip is very significant in clear cube with launcher too. So yeah, look at all that white life going away.
Right now he's playing his game. This is pretty unfortunate. It would be. Crusayer's got just one hit, but no, he's not going to do it. Oh my god, he did that with absolutely no life.
A very unfortunate drop from Crusayer. Yeah, that's another thing that people are definitely getting used to in this patch is that the way that hit stun works in a lot of situations, hit stun decay and untech time, very different from last patch. So people are having to shorten some of their combo routes and really make adjustments that are still kind of hard to remember everything at this point. Oh,
drops that nuke on him. Gets the knockdown. He is exhausted though, but I mean, it really feels like it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Not a huge deal. Launcher has plenty of buttons to tap into that don't really require mana. Not going to be able to get a whole lot of damage off of anything, but still plenty of harassment.
In the corner, yeah, Crusayer, he had a bit of momentum going in that last round, but it seems to just lost it all.
Yep.
Unfortunate. He almost had him. I mean, she had literally a pixel of health.
Yep.
Could have breathed on her and she would have died.
I think Jax kind of just approached the match like, okay, let me see really what I'm dealing with here and kind of feel it out for a bit, and now I think he's kind of more in his comfort zone.
Oh, the LeBron feel-out game? Yeah, I can respect that. Kind of seeing where your opponent's at.
Right.
Now, too, but I mean, locked in the corner. He's going to lose all that white life. Looking pretty tough for Striker, not going to lie. Knockdown again. Set up the bomb.
Nice. We're set up. So much damage. Again. Yep. Throws are very tricky to deal with in this game. Very small tech window, very fast. In general, they don't give you as much as they would in other games, theoretically, on hit, because you don't have a whole lot of advantage. But when you have somebody in the corner, throws can still be quite hard to deal with.
Oh, especially when you got a giant missile backing you up. I don't know. I'd be pretty scared, too.
Exactly. The fact that Launcher's able to utilize throws so well, just having that backing the approach also makes it much, much stronger.
Ooh, gets the DB, get off me.
Yeah. Crusayer still having to adjust a bit of his routing in the corner there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, guard cancel, respect it.
I mean, another thing too is there's so much particle effects happening. I can't even see Striker half the time.
Yeah, right. A lot of stuff on the screen. Yeah, close it out with the Awakening. Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah, that's 2. And it looks pretty convincing for Jaxvex, like you said. I mean, obviously a very, very strong launcher player. Didn't even really just Crusayer never really got a chance to play.
Yeah, it's like I was saying before, Launcher is very, very overwhelming if you're not familiar with kind of how she plays and what she wants to do. Never mind the fact that like her options and the way that she can kind of vary what she puts out on the screen in this patch is a lot more lenient now even than it was in the previous patch, which was already a pretty significant buff to the character. So yeah, she's definitely in discussion for being one of the stronger characters in this patch right now, I think.
I mean, I believe it. 2 launches we've seen, it pretty much just mauled their enemies.
Yep.
I mean, they were the same character, so I would like to see her in different matchup situations and kind of see how she deals with different things. But yeah, I mean, those poor strikers never stood a chance. Turns out punching a training bag doesn't match up to missiles. You know, no matter how hard you can punch that bag, if someone shoots you with a gun, it's not going to work out.
If somebody is literally dropping a nuke on you, it's you know.
Next setup already. Man, but the Uni announcements, dude. I'm resisting the urge to like jump on Twitter right now. It's like to look at all the stuff that's been announced. I definitely gonna hit up that Arceus booth to check that out. I mean, I love EVO. I came here last year. And, you know, obviously we didn't have it for a while because of COVID. So it feels really, really good to kind of, like, have it again and consistently. Everyone's back out here now. Everyone's having a good time. Exciting things are being announced. Uni 2, that's exciting. That's new fighting games. Always good.
Yeah.
Uni was good. I mean, I wish I could have played it more. But, you know, as I'm sure in this day and age, Uni's going to have rollback.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's been pretty much confirmed that I mean, I think a large part of the reason why the new version of Uni exists is so they could actually have more of a reason to actually put rollback into the game. I think, I mean, people have been wanting it for a very long time, a very, very, very long time. And, but I mean, you know, engineering rollback into a game that doesn't already have it is a very complicated process. And at that point, it's like, well, might as well just make a whole new version of the game if we're going to do this.
Shoutouts to Grand Blue versus Rising. Because that's exactly what they did.
Yep. It's it really is kind of the nature of the beast when you're developing a system like that.
There were some of the old games, some of the older 2D games, and Exert for some reason were able to be have rollback put into them. Persona, KOF 13 is getting in now.
Yep.
Blaze Blue got it. I mean, there's a lot of games. It feels, you know, I'm not gonna say it was good, but the fact that we lost in-person tournaments for a bit really put a strong focus on the lackluster online environment that we had been kind of putting up with up until that point. So
yeah.
Seeing like the massive revolution of fighting game netcode has been really good.
Yeah, people were very vocal during that time frame about like the necessity of good online play. And I mean, you know, like rollback is just a thing that we've had, like, you know, it's existed and people have been using it for many, many years. But it is understandably a thing where it's like there is a bit of an art to it, and the technical aspects of it are very challenging. And we're only recently getting more people that are starting to specialize in that realm of like development for net play and whatnot. And because we have that now, we actually have access to people who are skilled enough with development to be able to put that in a lot of these games, and that are really passionate about it too. So, yeah, I mean, being restricted to online play for a while was, you know, it definitely had its pain points to it, but maybe a little bit of netcode revolution was a bit of a silver lining to that for this community.
And the way that, you know, because of that, you're seeing a lot of stronger players that are able to come out of nowhere. You had to be blessed with a good scene to come out here and then compete, but you're seeing a lot more players from, you know, maybe places with smaller scenes, smaller locals or no locals, if, you know, they're super unfortunate and they come out here and they've, you know, they're strong and they're able to play the game because they have good netcode. I mean, you know,
right.
It's really good to see. And of course, tournament etiquette, turn off your Bluetooth. That is the one thing that if you do at tournament, everyone will kind of give you the stink eye. It's like, ah, my bad. It's like, ah, yeah. You're bad.
Unfortunately, PS4 doesn't give you a very easy means of doing that for yourself. If only it did. PS5 kind of fixed that, but you also have to, you know, actually configure it. Okay, a little bit of a button check here.
Ooh, something heist happening. I hear it. Head on a swivel, man. Where's it at? I don't know. I can't find it.
Okay, so we are going to have Haphazard versus Steak.
Damn. Don't say that. I'm hungry.
Good to see Steak make it out here. So, all right. So, Steak is actually very well established with Lost Warrior. Like, I would say, I mean, like, Fu overall is very well established as a fighting game player in many different games. Steak, I would say, is probably the resident Lost Warrior expert for this community. Been able to get a lot of very, very good results in a lot of recent online brackets. Pretty much been loyal to this character, even in previous patches where he was a bit more of a struggle. And now the character is a lot better, so we're going to get to see some cool Lost Warrior stuff today.
And we're seeing a Haphazard as Inquisitor, too, who,
look at that.
I mean, we're seeing a lot of damage from Steak.
That was
already.
like 6 moves, and that was like 500 damage.
But as we saw earlier, I mean, Inquisitor is also a very strong character, too, so we'll see if Haphazard's got those flame combos.
Well, first you have to not die.
You know, next round. Next round.
This is where Lost Warrior excels. Big, big, big damage. Block.
Started lighting him up already.
Nice conversion.
Pretty smart. Keep himself safe and then punish the roll.
Good pick up here. 2 stocks. Oh. Oh, boy. That's a big starter there. Not a whole lot of mana to work with, though, so it's probably not going to hurt as bad as it would. Nice little time stop combo here. Optimal.
Oh, my.
Wow. Still have all that untech? That's crazy.
Gets the DP, though. Haphazard makes something happen. Cross up.
In the corner. Oh, okay.
Something. He's exhausted, though.
Nice DP.
Oiled up. Light him up.
Oh, cross up.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm pretty sure if it just doesn't have any invuln at all, it's just, oh, you're crossed up now.
It's just too fast. It doesn't even need it.
We've evolved beyond the wake-up jab. We do wake-up cross-up now.
Getting that knockdown, though. Haphazard getting something going now.
Yeah, jump M starter. Didn't really get the full pickup there, but jump cancelable now. New change in this patch.
Punish to the conversion, too.
Yep. Roll back.
All right, there we go. Lighting him up, doing all that flame damage. Gets the knockdown.
Not quite going to get the kill off of this, but oh, there we go. Jump M. Really, Lost Warrior's only good option on wake up against lows.
It's his honorary DP, yeah.
Yeah, because he also has a parry like grappler that is unfortunately vulnerable to lows. So the best way for him to deal with lows is to kind of make the read and do jump M, which is still effectively plus on block if he does it. So
ooh, bad drop too, gets punished.
Good pick up here. Nice.
Tagging off.
Oh, good punish on that. I like that. Huge damage here.
I do like the fact that he Inquisitor was bobbing and weaving, and then Steak just kind of like, yeah, no, whatever, I'm dashing in.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good punish option to Molotov. Molotov is a very difficult move to deal with, but if you have a move that can actually move forward like that so quickly, it makes it a lot easier to deal with when she can throw it out at least. This is that Inquisitor pressure. Lots of really good light normals in terms of like frame data, so it's really hard to find a point to mash out of a stagger. But Stake running that round back.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. Haphazard making something happen. Stake is the one up a game right now, so Haphazard has to win to stay alive.
Yep. Big chunk of damage here. Essence back on. Nice roll out of the corner there. Okay. Mashing out. 2 stocks.
Get it. Ooh, cross up, but gets DP'd again.
Yep.
Eyeing him up, making him block. Try to base something out there. Exhausted,
jump out.
though. Oh, what a back roll. Gets hit anyways.
Success. Oh no, you're dead. You're actually dead. That's unfortunate.
If he would have dropped that, I mean, it would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, that would have been funny. I was worried for a second there.
I was waiting for it.
I keep forgetting where the hitbox is in that awakening. But
I didn't
yeah.
want to say anything, but I was like, please don't drop this.
That's crazy. I want to say that they changed something about the scaling on 6S there of a starter that he used for that combo, because that was massive damage. Could also be just from the clear cube buff.
Yeah, I mean it was like, and it was just like just a couple air grabs in a row.
Yeah.
But Stake's gonna take it 2-0 over Haphazard.
Yeah, that the clear cube buffs that Lost Warrior gets are a very notable change in this patch. Not many people are using the old passive as much anymore, where, you know, in previous patches, his real only awakening ability was just the fact that whenever he hit you with one of his specials, there would be a lot more hit stop and there would be a much longer time stop window when he actually got all 5 stocks on you. But lately, I feel like Lost Warrior players aren't really using that as much anymore, because now that's a gold cube exclusive thing. And while it does give him access to some nastier combos in terms of like length and whatnot, the passive bonuses that he gets are pretty nice. He gets like a decent boost to his actual damage output, as well as like I think his guard damage. But also he actually gets a movement speed buff, and it is not a small one. I think I tested it out like about a couple weeks ago, just out of curiosity. And I'm pretty sure his backdash goes like 3/4 of the screen.
Oh, Jesus.
When he has clear cube buff. Yeah, he's schmoovin'. And he's not a character that is formerly known for schmoovin'. But
yeah, you know, I'd probably take the schmovement over a little bit longer time stop.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what a lot of people said. Lost Warrior, you know, is still very capable, obviously, of putting a ton of damage on people, you know, even without it. So, all right, so it looks like we're going to have DarthLugia and Bored-erlands. I guess this is the launcher bracket. So DarthLugia, Vanguard, happy to see that. Always happy to see more Vanguard players. Bored-erlands, yet another very good launcher player. Bored-erlands, I would say, so I first knew of him in Undernight, actually, Merkava player. But Bored-erlands has played like a few other games since then. And he grew into this game very, very well. Definitely was one of those players where it's like, yeah, he wasn't really excelling like immediately out the gate in this game, but he, you know, he grinded out. He learned a lot from playing this game, and now he's pulling pretty good results in online brackets with like really stacked players. So once again, more really good launcher gameplay. And I'm looking forward to see what DarthLugia has with Vanguard.
Yeah, let's see. Are we going to see our third launcher sweep? Or are we going to see, I mean, DarthLugia was commentating with me earlier. Is he going to break the commentator curse? Getting knocked down already, though.
Yeah.
Keeping those buttons on top of him. Look at launcher go.
Yeah, really difficult to roll out of that now.
Oh, my gosh. Already.
Yep. Cashing out for damage.
50% back in the corner. Going to get another combo, too. Bored-erlands in complete control right now in this round. Oh, drops a combo, though. Going to get some. Doing Indomitable Spirit.
Ah, missed time there.
Oh, that could have maybe been a punish. Oh, now he's IBing for funsies.
Yeah, IS all over the place. That's how you know he's a uni player.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as mashing shield. It's the same thing.
He's just doing it. He didn't even need to. You only need to do it like once.
Yeah. Really trying to reduce the potential guard damage. Understandable, because Vanguard's clear cube buffs also really significantly increases guard damage output on like all of his moves. So it's actually very easy for Vanguard to guard break you now, doing relatively basic things.
Gotta get it confirmed though. Look at that.
Yeah. Getting a nice little pickup. Utilizing that Earth Shatter buff there actually makes it very easier, a lot easier to do mid-screen conversions now.
You know, it seems like DarthLugia was dropped his block string a little bit early. He's noticing that there's a lot of Indomitable Spirits coming.
Yeah.
Kind of just dropping to see if maybe something was happening. Yeah. This time lets it rock. And look at all that damage, too. And she's going to burn it. I mean,
yep.
She's in control, but she did 20% to herself.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it pays off. I mean, in this situation, you know, like, she definitely has the benefit of range, the benefit of forcing you to have to come to her.
And that's where the tactical decision of using that is going to be.
Right. Ton of chip damage here. Guard bar slowly weighing down. DarthLugia runs into the 6S.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Now, one thing.
Launcher looking kind of cheap.
She's pretty good. Now, one thing I would really like to see, just as the resident Vanguard player on the booth, is so Vanguard actually has some pretty clever ways to exploit a lot of usage of Indomitable Spirit now. Because the way the mechanic works is that once you activate it, whatever you catch with it, you get put in a fixed amount of block stun, regardless of the move that touches you. So if you do it against a move that has like very little block stun naturally, it's not as good because you're in like more of a frame disadvantage. But if you use it against something that's more heavy hitting, that has like a higher guard level basically, you actually get more chances to probably find gaps or punish things that you couldn't before. But Vanguard has some very particular things that can kind of abuse that feature of Indomitable Spirit and be able to get him some free opportunities. So that's just a fun little thing that we've kind of found over time with Vanguard that would probably help with this. But right now, Bored-erlands just kind of piling on the stuff on the screen.
Yeah, just doing his game plan, you know, dropping missiles, shooting guns. DarthLugia hasn't really had a super good answer for it yet. Good knockdown, though, start of the round.
Nice check on the 5A. 5A still very good in this matchup, just kind of establish the space. Nice fake on the throw.
Keeping him locked in the corner. And all that Indomitable Spirit.
Yeah.
Getting it back, though.
Didn't quite get the OTG there, but still able to pile on a ton of guard damage here.
Ooh.
Oh, conversion. Nice. Should probably be able to kill off of this. Oh, not quite. Yeah, that's another thing that's been hard to get used to, is because of all the hit stun untech time changes. A lot of older Vanguard routes don't work quite as well as they used to.
Back in the corner. Nice conversion. Try to get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to go into super, I think, and be the end.
Yep. That'll do it.
All right, DarthLugia, don't worry, though. You'll be back here safe at the booth soon. But, yeah, I mean, 3 launcher victories. We've seen her. She's pretty consistent in this tournament so far.
Yeah, I mean, it just so happens that this set of pools is where we basically got like all of the really high-level launcher players. So this is definitely the launcher gauntlet during this stretch of time.
All right, DarthLugia following that good advice, turning off all the Bluetooths. Thank you, sir, doing your part.
Hey.
Looks like we're going to take a minute. They're going to find us a stream match. See those lovely chairs once again.
Chair stream?
Chair stream.
Chair hype?
Those folding chairs, man.
I
They're
know,
classic. Right? Someone tried to steal one from us earlier. These things are precious right now. But yeah, I mean, we're seeing some pretty high-level matches so far. A lot of people really, really good. We've seen like the people that are in top 6 already. I mean, they seem to. I don't know. I didn't get to see the rest of the matches, but they seem to pretty confidently, pretty convincingly make their way into top 6.
Yeah. This is like even just from eyeballing the bracket personally, you know, there are a lot of, well, I would say there's a decent number of pretty well-established players in the game that have been very active in the online scene, that are here, that are kind of showing their level of experience. And then there's a lot of other players where it's like, there's definitely some names that I have seen that are, you know, they've been playing the game for a while, they're doing pretty well. And then there's a lot of other people that are like relatively newer to the game and probably play the game more locally than online. But the online scene for this game is very, very, very solid. And we are kind of seeing the fruits of that here at EVO today. And it looks like we're okay. So this is going to be a good one. We got Bored-erlands versus Stake now.
Okay.
So Launcher versus Lost Warrior. This is a very interesting matchup. I cannot say for sure because I am not the authority on either of these characters, but I feel like this matchup naturally is much more challenging for Launcher than probably a lot of others because Lost Warrior, you know, he has access to a lot of moves that allow him to actually put the pressure on Launcher from like outside of her effective range. You know, where like a lot of her tools are like very like dominant mid-range tools. Obviously she has stuff that goes full screen, but really it's the fact that she has so much strong mid-range stuff that forces you to respond. Lost Warrior doesn't have to deal with any of that. Lost Warrior can just hit 6S if Launcher tries to throw something and then be like, all right, you're eating 50% now. So that's at least how it plays out in my head. So I'm really curious to see what Bored-erlands has for this matchup and if Stake implements things the way that I kind of see it in my head.
Yeah, and that's usually a character's worst matchup is when you have to completely redesign the way that you play if just by one move kind of like putting the fear of God into you.
Yeah.
But of course, Lost Warrior having no DP, I imagine that Launcher would probably try to be more of a rush down. No, he's got the parry, but just staying right outside that range and kind of not letting him do anything, being outside the range of jump air throw too. Maybe wearing him down that way. Well, I don't know. We'll see. They obviously know more than me, so.
Yeah. I imagine that's probably how it has to play out. And I mean, you know, Launcher's no slouch when she gets offense going either. So I feel like that really is the thing where you kind of just have to be willing to press the advantage wherever you can. Because trying to play the long range game is really not going to get you very far. All right, let's see what we got.
Back already, backing off. Yeah, it looks like she's trying to get in there, playing pushing him to the corner now.
Stake just kind of biding his time.
Trying to play super safe too. Bored-erlands is. And you have a little bit of rush down back again. Gonna get the setup. Gonna drop the missile. Nope, just the grenades.
Meaty grenade. Ooh, interesting.
Stake just being super patient right now. Back to the corner, exhausted, but still.
I mean, he can afford to be. Yeah, instantly in. Nice grab.
All this white damage.
God,
though,
that's a lot of white
scary.
life.
Yeah, but not gonna matter.
Yeah, nice roll by Bored-erlands there.
Could have though. All that white life could have been really scary.
Yeah. I mean, when Lost, yeah. See, there you go, 6S. Can't whip anything against this character really.
Now Lost Warrior's gonna finally get his game plan going. We didn't get to see much of it last round.
Half-life, 3 stocks in Half-life. Ooh, nice little partial sequence there.
That was a dirty cross-up, but guard button still exists, so I imagine that it looked like he had his finger on the guard button for that one, but still, that was pretty good.
Guard button coming into play. Stake just kind of waiting it out.
I do enjoy Lost Warriors getting hit sound effect. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, nice TP. Ooh, caught the backdash.
Not a lot of mana to work with.
No, but you could probably. Oh, I don't know. No, not in Clear Cube. Clear Cube wouldn't be enough. Now we got a different problem.
Oh my lord! Yeah.
Oh, nice bait on the guard cancel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had to. There's no other option.
Right. It's rough. State kind of thinking it over here. Bored-erlands clearly ready for the matchup. And it's like you said, just a lot more rushdown gameplay. And I mean, obviously she has the offensive structure to back it up, and you kind of just once you get in on Lost Warrior, you really do just have to pile on the pressure because his defense is not the best. So it's really hard for him to find an opportunity to get out sometimes.
Yeah, taking full advantage of that. I mean, back to the corner once again.
Nice.
He's having to use a lot of the rushing slash into conversion to kind of get something started. Yeah. Hasn't worked out so far, though. Bored-erlands has been pretty good at being patient when he needs to be.
Yeah. Recognition of the block button paying off. To be fair, Lost Warrior is a character where you really do have to leverage the block button a lot more because he has a lot of things to just naturally cross up.
Yeah, and like
while
those
you're
moves,
grounded.
Those moves are designed with that block button in mind. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's pick up here. Get a bit of mana back. Oh, missed the oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't quite recognize the whiff there.
But it was so perfect. I'm almost wondering if that was intentional on Bored-erlands' part to drop it early. And, hey, it's possible. Sometimes you can do that. Drop a combo, bait the DP.
DNF is absolutely the game of things being plus on whiff. Like,
yeah.
Every dropped combo is actually a reset where you're plus.
I'm going to give it to him. You know what? He did that on purpose.
Nice. Caught with the 6S. Already an awakening from the sheer damage output. Oh,
look at all
missed
that
the
red
safe
bar.
jump there. Okay, nice 4M. Good block on the cross up there. Gonna pile on the chip damage. Ooh.
Bored-erlands so good at having those burst offense moments, and then as soon as his offense is kind of reach an unsafe point, instead of overextending,
then you turn into so much damage.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
And that's gonna be it. Wow.
He was good at backing off and just kind of being patient in neutral.
Yeah.
So that he could, react to Lost Warrior trying to get in to stake, doing dash conversions and things like that.
Yeah.
And definitely had strong use of the block button. I know he did.
Yeah, it's that is one of those things where just when you fight against Lost Warrior enough, you kind of know, but it's just all right. There's no point in me blocking the normal way. I might as well just use the guard button because there's so many ways you can get crossed up, and anything that you would get crossed up by is usually a heavy starter. So, and especially in this patch, you're basically eating half your life.
Yeah.
Because you didn't block the cross up.
And that's why on paper a lot of those moves seem really cheap. Oh my god, this cross up so fast. What am I supposed to do? I mean, these moves were designed with the guard button in mind for the most part. I mean, you might find a few outliers here or there. Usually happens, but Lost Warriors, those sort of cross ups, they get invalidated by the guard button. Now that also makes you stand in place a lot more.
Yeah.
Because even when you guard a cross up, you can walk backwards and guard at the same time. Guard button, you just stand there. So
exactly.
If you're having trouble with Lost Warriors cross-ups, map that button. See what you do.
Definitely leverage that button a lot because the other thing about Lost Warrior that's a bit of a pain point of the character even in this patch is that a lot of his actual cancel options after most of his cross-up moves, for example, just his 5S, the little cross-up slash that he does. Most of your options after that are not very safe generally. And Bored-erlands, his approach on defense was actually very smart because it's more of what you want to do with Lost Warrior where it's because he has so many unsafe things he can do after this point, sometimes it's better to just not get too antsy trying to punish and let him kind of hang himself further with what he tries to do because more often than not it's going to be something more unsafe. Or something that has enough of a gap that is usually easy enough to react to. So, I mean, he played the defense on that match very, very, very well. Because otherwise that could have been a very different game, because Steak was absolutely optimizing all of his hits.
Oh, yeah, every time he did get a hit, I mean, it was 40, 50, 60% easy.
Yep.
So, I mean, but taking advantage of your opponent's overextension is, you know, one of the key strengths that you need.
Okay, so we're going to have Endai versus KingofClubzs. Endai is one of the more established Inquisitor players in the scene. Been very active for quite a while. So I imagine we'll get to see some cool stuff there. And this is winners semifinals of this pool, so.
Good roll through, though. Exhausted already.
Nice grab. Very scary to figure out when to mash on Ranger sometimes.
Yeah, he's mostly gotten that down to a little past half-life just from straight hits alone. Straight hits in neutral, a little bit of things here and there. No big combos.
Oh, not quite getting the pickups off a Gunhawk. Oh, jump at him, clutch. They're always looking for it. You got to be ready.
Yeah, it's so funny watching that beat throws, too. Get put in that blender.
Half-life of a jump M, no problem.
Yep, and he's in pretty good range right now.
Cancel. Oh, there it is. That's the other thing about Ranger players, man. They got that on lock.
I mean, when you're a zoner, most zoners don't really have access to a DP, so I gotta imagine you come over to this game, you're like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, God, that 5M is such a huge starter. What? Oh, my God.
Endai showing us that he does have those burn combos. Holy Lord. This man's on fire. Put him out. And he's still oiled up, too.
Yep.
DP.
Oh, nice. Always ready. Oh, good roll. Nice. Just barely able to get the mana here to do something with it. Oh, almost.
Drop that combo. That was
yeah, it's a really hard situation. Not quite sure when your mana is going to come back. You got to try to adapt.
Nice whiff punish.
Yeah, closing it out. Oh, round start Molotov, the classic.
I mean, it's a good move.
Yep.
Go in there and look at this already. Starting him on fire. He's going to be put in the corner. All of this happening all over again.
Still going to get a nice chunk of damage off of that. Oh, bait on the throw.
Full combo from this, too. Is exhausted, but he's going to get his mana back. Yep, exhaust himself again. It is interesting to see how Inquisitors aren't really using the pain wheel as much.
Yeah, it's not as popular lately as the game has kind of evolved because, like, unless you squeeze it into, like, very particular setups, a lot of people are more prone to mashing on it. Now, granted, if Inquisitor can actually get the wheel out, it's very easy for her to set up a guard break off of it now when she has very high mana. But because Inquisitor's mobility has improved so much over the past few patches, a lot of people like to do more tricks with like Molotov when they're doing pressure instead of utilizing wheel quite as much. Because, I mean, her actual like high-low mix-up in the corner, not quite as intense to justify the usage of wheel a whole lot. So she's really more of like a strike throw character now, and they utilize Molotov for a lot of baits on that.
Damn, that explanation took that like that whole round happened before you could finish.
Yeah, I know, right?
She is doing that damage. She's putting that work.
My bad. I forgot. I forgot how Inquisitor corner pressure tends to go.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's good to learn about. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
You can hear people in the background getting hype again. God, I love this tournament atmosphere.
Nice interruption. DP there. A little bit too close on the Gunhawk. I wonder if KingofClubzs knows about that change. So one thing that I should point out here is I noticed that KingofClubzs is trying to do 2B and 2S now. So 2B, 2S was like pretty standard combo routing for Ranger. It actually doesn't work anymore because they changed the knock-up height from 2B on the knockdown. And so the slide actually doesn't combo anymore, which you would think that that's like a kind of a key pain point for Ranger in this patch, and it is to a degree, but Ranger has a lot of other good things going for him in this patch for sure.
Big hesitation on that DP punish. He definitely meant to hit a button and then messed up.
I think he wanted to get like the big 5M starter punish there, and probably either mistimed it or you know, just got a little greedy on the timing. It happens.
A little greedy on the timing. It is important too. In like tournament situations, there is nothing wrong with going for the easier combo if it's going to kill.
Yeah.
I would rather kill my opponent by doing the baby combo than do the big boy combo and drop it.
Yeah, very true. Especially notable in this game. Almost half-life off of 5A, no problem.
And oiled up still. Any Molotov, any touch.
Yep.
Wow.
Every hit is going to lead into a reset on Essence, and whatever you get hit with next is probably going to end up with you being dead.
Jesus Christ, my man is crispy right now.
Big burn here. Yeah.
That's going to be it. Takes it.
Very nice.
Endai doing pretty good. Showing work as the Inquisitor too.
Yep.
Cooked my man's. Jesus. It's funny watching her combos because, yeah, they're just like burning. They're just like on fire the entire time.
Yeah, it's pretty discouraging when you're on the other end of that and you're watching your health just like melt away so much. Especially because it's so easy for her to get like 2 or probably even 3 burns on certain routing. And the fact that like maximum damage scaling on combos happens so soon, especially with her, the fact that you have access to like at least 15% and like totally unscaled free damage on top of the combo you're already doing, it's adding up to a lot.
Yeah, especially if she can reapply it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But speaking of cooking, man, oh my God, do you have an air fryer? Bro, I started cooking recently. Air fryers are actually cheating. It's like, it's the launcher of cooking food for yourself. I just like throw chicken in there and like I turn it on. I come back like 20 minutes later and I'm like, oh my God.
Air fryers are kind of broke, man.
They're busted. All right, we're gonna find a match. He said, keep talking about chicken. I mean, I'm brown. I'm getting to that point now where I'm just like super hungry. I'm looking at everything like.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you on that.
A lot of people walking around. It's good to see some familiar faces too. Is this your first EVO?
It is not. My first EVO was 2015, I think.
Okay.
2015. And then I went after that in like 2018 and 2019, and then this would be my 4th EVO, I guess.
I've been. I mean, can't remember. My first one was probably like in the early 2010s, I believe. I was probably like 21.
Yeah.
Old enough to drink, I think. But yeah, it's always a fun atmosphere again. And I do like the Mandalay Bay. I like the way they got these hotel setups. There's 3 hotels, but they all meet in the center out at the bottom in the casino.
Yep.
So like even though you got homies like at the Luxor or at the whatever hotel they're in, you all meet down at the bottom to hang out. And these games going on, we got a big convention center. It's nice and air conditioned. Like we said, free water, which is not something that normally happens.
Yeah, I mean they gotta compensate for the fact that we're literally in the middle of the Mojave Desert right now. So
and they're pumping that AC. Like normally at tournaments, I would not be wearing this. I would not be wearing it.
I'm actually surprised because I mean you would think that with a tournament with an attendance of like 10,000 plus people,
oh, there's got to be like 15K people.
We'd be like sweating like profusely out here, and it's actually surprisingly cool.
Yeah.
Granted, we are kind of in a less crowded area of the actual room that all of this stuff is happening in, so maybe we have a little bit of an advantage there. But yeah, I'm still surprised that it's actually like more cold than, you know, humid.
Yeah, no, I feel this sweater, this jacket feels great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, chat, if you're in there right now, go buy an air fryer. It'll literally level up your life.
It's pretty strong.
You can like lie to people too. You know, you bring your Tinder date back. You're like, oh girl, let me cook you dinner. Just like throw chicken in the air fryer, put it on top of rice. That's the tech. All right, there. I'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, right. Air fryer and a rice cooker, easy mode.
Yeah, it's actually easy. You can cook dinner while still getting like matches in.
It's pretty sick, actually.
Swiftmaster too. We saw one Swiftmaster earlier, and he whooped that ass. So
it's nice to actually see Swiftmaster. Now I had mentioned this before that you know, BlueLinkys was previously a Swiftmaster player primarily for a very long time, and he was personally not too happy with the way the Swiftmaster changed in this patch. But from what I have seen, he is very different compared to how he used to be. But he has a lot of like cool new stuff that he can do now with like some of his mobility. He has some pretty funny combo routing now. So we're going to get SCMike and Pineapple Consultant. I like that name. That name is good.
These names have been kind of wild.
Pretty good. I like that.
Sunset Radius. Some of these names have definitely been like pretty good.
Yep. So more launcher gameplay.
Now I have to imagine that in this matchup, Launcher, Swiftmaster is just going to try to smother Launcher.
Yeah. Now the thing that makes it a little bit harder is that like one of the changes that Swiftmaster got that was like a pretty significant bit of a nerf is that he actually has a lot less block stun on like a lot of his normals now. So as dominant as a lot of his like standard normals are, there's a lot more gaps in some of his things than what you would probably expect. So if SCMike is able to find a way to exploit that, that will probably make some of it less overwhelming. That was a really dirty conversion right there.
My Lord.
Instant overhead. Very nice.
That wasn't nice. That
okay.
What did you do to piss this man off?
Getting some of that nice new routing there. Okay, bailing out from the nuke. Oh, nice. Good read on that.
Yeah, it has to back off. That's, you know, something that's pretty strong about projectiles like that stay on screen. Even though he got his, the projectile was already active. So if he would have kept his combo going, he was going to get blown up.
Yeah, once that nuke's out there, you kind of just have to deal with it. Oh, DP.
Playing the game, yeah, not able to get anything started. We're seeing Launcher kind of just run her game plan. Seems like a pretty strong game plan, won't lie.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
I'd never shake Zoner's hands, though.
Okay, getting some of that new routing. Swiftmaster actually able to do his 2S while airborne now. Gives him like some pretty cool options for like some of his combo pickups.
Ooh, activated it full screen. I like that. It's like a little landmine.
Yep. Orbs on the screen, you got to respect it.
There's the projectile again, though.
Oh, no, he rolled through. And that was a starter, so this is going to hurt so bad. Oh, my God, he's dead.
I'm going to say...
He's actually dead.
Unfortunate.
That's, oh, man. Yeah, he had the right idea in disengaging the first time, and then he just kind of opened himself up to some really rude stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, in that kind of situation, he was obviously holding down back, just a natural thing to do, switching to the guard butt. But you still have to react to the fact that you were getting crossed up. Yeah,
the other option there, honestly, is just to go for the throw. Because if you go through the throw, you can usually use the animation time to bail out of when the nuke would actually hit you.
Oh, the invincible time of the throw tech animation?
Yep. Or even just if you actually get the throw. I mean, if they tech, you probably at least waste enough time that they can't, you know, hit you with like a dirty cross-up like that. But oh, just barely had enough time to block the nuke after a successful DP.
I was horrified for him.
Yeah, I know, right? Fighting for his life out here. 5A. That normal's so good. That normal's been good. It's like one of the best 5As in the game, and it has been basically since launch.
Can you imagine just being a small child who could command the wind and then some dude just dropping missiles on you?
It's like, okay, that's nice, but gun.
Yeah. Sick breeze.
All right.
Let me drop this orbital laser.
Yeah. SCMike looking to try to close this set out.
SCMike, yeah. I mean, we're going to see. We haven't seen a launcher lose on stream yet.
Yeah. It's going to happen eventually. The launcher players are going to have to kill each other at some point.
Keeping it back up, though. Yeah, looking really hard. Okay, Pineapple Consulting going to get something done. Get those knockdowns. Yep. Try to do some of those dirty mix-ups again. Nope, drops combo.
Drop the combo, unfortunate. Might still be alive. Oh, okay, missed on the 4S there. Chance at life.
Pretty good.
Oh, dropped it again. Unfortunate.
Yeah, turning nerves can be a real thing.
Yeah. Swimmaster combos are hard.
Yeah, I mean, they're hard. You know, you're in a different setup. It's definitely, it takes some adjustment period. That's usually the number one thing that people talk about when they come here.
Yeah.
When they come to any tournament, is just you have to. That's why it's kind of good to get some casuals in when you can, because the setup is inevitably going to be different.
Yeah. You always want to be familiar with the environment that you're going to be operating in for the next, at least 1 to 2 hours, right? Never a bad idea.
Yep, and drink a lot of water.
Right? Hydrate.
All right, looks like we're waiting for another match here, but, we've seen continued launcher domination. She's really, I think she's maybe lost 1 game since she's been up here.
Yeah.
And we've seen her just kind of messing up all her opponents pretty convincingly. Her game plan, I do remember that time where she was considered not very good. And everyone's super sad because, she's like tall and she's hot. It's like a goddamn shame that she's not good. So it looks like she's getting some justice from all that time that she spent down in the low-tier dungeon.
Yeah. She's doing pretty well for herself now.
The glow up.
It helps, too, that we have a pretty good number of launcher players who are very active with playing the game. So, I mean, the overall level of activity of, the people that you see consistently appearing of online brackets is, that dictates a lot of what you end up seeing out of characters lately. And it just so happens that a lot of people that are pretty active online, there are a lot of very good launcher players. There's a lot of good Inquisitors. You have a handful of characters that are pretty common in the online scene, and then some of the others are a little bit more scattered. Surprisingly, I would say Vanguard is actually a little bit more common online.
Hey, that man's cheating. That man's got a hitbox. Check it right now. Check the SOCD.
They Leverless gameplay. All right, so it looks like we're going to have Endai and Jaxvex up on the stream. So we're going to get Inquisitor versus Launcher.
Oh, I'm Launcher.
Yeah.
I like how he went to, that's how you can tell someone's been net playing a lot, because he went straight to player match. If you saw that, there was just quick second where he
yeah,
muscle memoried into player match. And, oh shit, wait a minute.
The muscle memory at the main menu tells its own story for sure. For sure.
Oh, Jaxvex, Endai. Okay, so 2 very strong players that we've seen already, both winning. Winners finals makes a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if Endai can be the first one to stop this launcher domination. Jaxvex, obviously, you said, was one of the U.S. representative of launchers, so it's not going to be easy if you can.
Yep. Now, as far as I can tell from other tournament results online, I would say these two are on par enough where this could definitely go either way.
Oh, is he teabagging?
Button check. Yeah, I would say this match could definitely go either way because both these guys are very, very capable of making it very far in this tournament. I mean, obviously they're already in winners finals of the pool. I wouldn't be surprised if whoever loses still finds a way to make it out of the pool just based on their level of experience. So this is going to be a good match one way or another.
All right, getting into it for real now. Both of them with the clear cubes, which is seeming to be a pretty popular pick. It seems like clear cube, the new system that they've added, is actually making a big amount of difference in these matches.
Yeah. So the primary reason for that is obviously you get faster access to your super when you do it, right? But it does do less damage than if you pick gold cube, which kind of makes sense because you get it earlier. But I think it's mostly just because the way that they kind of set it up is that gold cubes generally give you more of your unique sort of ability that changes a lot of your gameplay when you're in Awakening. And clear cube bonuses are mostly just passive. So you don't have to adjust to doing too many weird things to your gameplay once you get Awakening. And the passive bonuses you get are actually pretty significant. If anything, they're actually bigger than they used to be pre-patch when characters had passive bonuses on top of their unique stuff. So surprisingly, you get a lot out of clear cube that you couldn't get even pre-patch.
Gets caught by the wheel though, and with a super, this could be pretty much dead.
Yeah, it's finally pulling out the wheel at the right time. It actually connects, and yeah, should be able to get it here. Endai with the first round.
All right, if she floats, she's not a witch. Or no, if she floats, she is a witch.
Yeah.
I do like that super though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Jump M.
Endai, though.
Inquisitor player's favorite neutral.
You know, if it works.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying.
It's like that Hokuto no Ken, throwing dynamite. You call throwing dynamite a martial arts if it works.
Yeah. You really do feel like that. I mean, there's an entire character dedicated to that on the screen right now, so, like, who am I to talk smack, right?
Yeah, exactly. You call a flamethrower a martial art? Yeah.
Close enough.
Lockdown in the corner again, though. Jaxvex getting that lockdown that he was doing earlier. Even punishing the guard break on accident.
Yeah.
Or guard cancel, I should say.
Yeah.
A lot of white life, too. Making a minefield for him to navigate.
Frustrating thing about that guard cancel, too, is like, okay, yeah, I got out of the pressure. Now I got to deal with launcher at full screen. Oh, wait. Oh, we get the setup here. Oh, I think he's going to go for the guard break? Oh, okay. Didn't put out the second wheel, but, I mean, still getting a nice chunk of pressure here. A lot of white life.
Conversion, look at that. All Jaxvex conversion to get all his meter.
Yep. With the nuke down. Oh, didn't quite get it.
And it went from pretty hopeless to Endai could win.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
grenade
so
save.
cheap.
Yeah.
That's so cheap.
Grenade is something, that's for sure.
8, 7,
That,
6.
Grenade alone is very
5.
difficult to
You
deal
know
with.
what?
Oh.
All right, so you know what would have been next level, high level, is if Endai would have backed off and allowed himself to regain that white life, so he would have had the life advantage at the end of the round right there.
Yeah.
Could have been a viable strategy. I'm not sure if he noticed the clock, but he jumped straight into the laser when he could have backed off.
Yeah. Jump M, superior neutral, into half your life. Nice DP. Good roll. Yep, grab. Avoiding the grenade explosion. Now you got to deal with a lot of pressure here.
Ooh, the conversion.
Oh,
Gets the
barely clipped by the nuke there. Oh my god, he turned that into a combo. He was dead. He was dead.
You know.
Not quite. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. I see now. I understand.
You know. I'm not going to say anything.
Now to be fair, Inquisitor is tied with the lowest life total in the game. So, while that was still probably way too much damage, it's exaggerated because Inquisitor has such a low life bar.
And, you know, Inquisitor does so much damage, too. That's one of the other ways, a balancing factor is that, you know, you do a lot of damage, but you also take a lot of damage, you know, typical glass cannon stuff.
Right. Definitely one of the more prominent glass cannon type characters in the game. Oh, drop on the combo there, but still able to bail out with the jump cancel. Nice DP.
Animation's going to carry him through that grenade, too.
Yep. Inquisitor, notably the character with, I would say, the strongest DP in the game. I think most people would. It's very fast, has a pretty good hitbox on it, has a nice little animation attached to it, very damaging. Triggers Essence, which makes it literally the most damaging DP in the game, at least as a single move. So yeah, very strong tool.
Ooh, but Jaxvex setting up that minefield once again. That corner pressure is insane. It looks really difficult to deal with. His guard bar is getting cranked up.
Yep.
It's about to be broken, but all right, back to neutral's going to get it back.
Almost finding the hit here, managing to push Jaxvex into the corner. And you got to deal with strike throw. Jump cancel. Oh, doing it again.
When did he get that missile off?
I was going to say. Okay. Pick up on 5A here. Okay, he tried to convert to see if he could get the Awakening to get the kill, but ended up dropping the combo, and then Endai hit a button on the way down. So for the unaware, the way that air teching in this game works is that, I mean, there's no mashed attack. You kind of just tech whenever. But you keep your invulnerability after air tech as long as you don't hit a button on the way down. But you can hit a button on the way down if you want to. But in situations like that, if you do, then you usually get clipped by something, and then you probably eat a combo for it.
And I'm wondering if it was because of the conversion by Jaxvex that, you know, messed up. You know, because like the screen flash, it can sometimes eat inputs.
Yeah.
So it probably was unintentional. Unintentional on Jaxvex's part and Endai's part, but hey, you know, sometimes those things happen.
Yep. Endai able to close it out here. Yeah, that burn damage just being able to get you enough where it's like, okay, well, I mean, your hit stun and your damage scaling is down to the floor, but the burn damage allows you to kind of get that pixel where you can just kind of tag them with a little bit of an OTG and be good to go. Nice punish on jump M there.
And I was able to navigate through all that minefield too. It looked like he was in a bad position for most of the game, but then, you know, holding out in the end.
Yep.
1-1. The missile's not going to touch him.
Nice timing and a little bit of a delay in the essence there. Oh, okay. A little bit of a scramble.
Jaxvex is really good at using that missile to stop his opponent from being able to keep up their pressure too.
Yep. Okay, trying to keep Endai out here. Oh, there it is, the great equalizer. Good pick up here.
And into the super.
Keeping it simple. DP, yep, good to go.
Doesn't even need it.
Plenty of damage. I'm pretty sure that was like a jump S starter too, so that's a pretty heavy hitting. Okay, taking the roll. Jump cancel. Plus.
And there, oh, conversion again.
Okay, good timing on the roll. Still having to block the 5A there. Oh, there it is again.
I love that spin wheel, man. I have to imagine like that's like 50% of the reason you pick Inquisitor.
You know, you're probably right. Oh my God! Wow.
So Inquisitor's DP lasting so long and being a locked-in animation got him through that missile. Which Jaxvex is like, yeah. Normally on any other character that would not have worked because every other character's DP for the most part is just like, you know, a hit. The get off me move.
Yeah.
And then during that recovery, the missile would have blown them up. But since Inquisitor locks you in an animation, completely invincible, and it lasts long enough where that missile did nothing.
Yeah, that's a long animation too. Then so Endai turning out and actually putting Jaxvex in the losers. So Endai is actually going to be going up against BlueLinkys for our first match of the top 6 bracket. Very cool.
Yep.
Inquisitor players everywhere rejoicing. Except now the two Inquisitor players currently in the top 6 bracket are going to have to kill each other. So, I mean.
There can only be one.
True. Inevitably, there can only be one.
Got our next match coming up already. Keeping things moving pretty quick here.
Yep.
This tournament all is happening in one day. Top 6 will be today, later today. So we're running through this entire tournament.
Yep.
So taking a second right now. Looks like we're coming up. Shout out to Chipotle once again. Get that what's it called? That new chicken that they got? The pollo asada? That oh my god, that shit's hella good. Get the pollo asada on the burrito bowl. Listen, they ain't paying me. Chipotle's not paying me, but I eat that shit for lunch. That stuff's hella good. Got going right now. I'm seeing people walk around with all this merch too. I'm getting jealous. It looks like we're going to be doing a commentary switch. I think Argan said he had to go play Street Fighter.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Yep, so we switch commentators.
Yes, I'm Max Ninja.
Max Ninja. Guy Ma'am, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Okay, excited to see some DNF Duel. So I'm supposed to do top 6, but you know I'm here already. Just like just go in.
Just drop in, man. Just hop in.
Oh.
So you'll probably be doing it, I think, with DarthLugia in a little bit, but first we got to make it there.
Okay, so so is this gonna be the final one to get into the top 6 winners?
Maybe. I haven't been able to see quite yet. Taking a second here. We're just trying to figure some stuff out. We will be back to the action in a moment. How you doing, Max Ninja? How has your tournament been so far?
Busy, because like I had my Street Fighter pool, then got out of that. Then I had KOF, one away from getting out of that. Now I'm doing some DNF commentary. And then I still got Tekken and Strive later.
Damn, man, you playing too. Nice.
Oh yeah, I do it all. Wait, no, I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
That's what I meant.
Hold up, I'm not playing.
Damn, he can
No,
play.
hold up.
He can play without playing.
And that's funny because that's my character too.
Launcher's been a pretty popular pick this. I mean, this is the third or fourth, probably the third or fourth launcher in a row that we've had. Launcher match.
Which is happy for me because I did play this in season 1 and launcher was not great. But I'm good to see so much launcher representation.
I mean, it looks like Launcher is definitely one of the stronger characters in this game right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. And she just needs those little buffs, and of course, everybody hates zoners. They didn't want to see, a zoner get buffed and whatnot. But
yeah.
But having a little trouble with Ibis' enchanters right now. Oh, okay, nice conversion to make it safe, but Enchantress got DP of her own.
I mean, it's the way it goes, right? Your character should be nerfed, my character should be buffed.
Yes, for sure. Okay, now we're getting started here. And even though she is a zoner, she has some cool combos.
She does. I mean, the way that she's a zoner, yes, but she's also got like a really good pressure for a zoner. Like able to push you in the corner and keep you locked down with all those missiles.
Well, yeah, and then it's exciting zoning, let's just say that. I mean, she has a flamethrower, she has everything.
Yeah, pretty good at keeping the pace of the match too. She's got the laser, she's got that nuke. And it looks like Ibis is trying to get something going. He took the first round. The doll characters, I mean, it depends on whether or not the doll can make it through and really disrupt the launcher's game plan.
Yeah, that's definitely the key. Once you get launcher, even though she does have a DP, it can easily be baited and just, oh yeah, I'm stuck. But Board is just controlling. Oh, finally gets through. Here we go.
Teleport putting in work, locking him down in the corner now. Ash is out though.
Okay, everybody's back heavy. Ooh, that's so cool. Man, I love this character. Oh, baits the DP. This should be it. Well, actually, Eric's lost his. I don't know.
Pretty close, if not it.
Yeah, that's it.
DP.
Yep. And I think Enchantress is one of the characters you actually after that you have to micro walk to actually get the DP. What is it gonna be easy because you can just do easy inputs just yeah. Nope. Remember, no shame in doing easy inputs.
No, there's definitely tactical advantages. We're seeing that a lot with a lot of games using easy inputs for different things.
Oh, what? Wow. She teleported and just ended up back in the same spot.
Yeah, the stare down, the classic.
Oh, finally in.
He just ran forward too.
David, that's how you assert dominance. It's I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna run forward.
Now he's back in the corner again, keeping him locked down. He is exhausted though.
Yeah.
Oh, and the mash out too. Bored-erlands has been pretty good at knowing when to Abare out.
Oh yeah, this actually happened in the last round too. Ibis had a hit, got it flowing, but then after just one sequence, Bored-erlands just I'm out.
It means he needs to tighten up his Okizeme a little bit too. I mean, he's getting out like that for free. Oh my God, get it off me.
Oh, nice DP pot. Okay, yeah, this is a bad situation for Ibis right now. Next touch is dead. There we go.
Yep, up in the air, that laser full screen, pretty quick too. Caught him on the way back down.
And then every time I play this game, I always forget there's no air blocking. It just in my mind was I can air block. I'm like, oh wait, no, I cannot.
I'm safe. I recover. Oh shit.
Okay, looks like. Did they switch cubes or were they already at 30%?
I think. for the most part, so launcher Bored-erlands shouldn't have been able to switch cubes because it's probably the same as most where you can't change cubes. Right? You can't change cubes or.
Wow,
you
yeah, I don't.
You have to stick with what you were using.
I would assume so. I'm not too sure on the rules. But I know launcher's gold cube. I think it is the gold cube. It's pretty much the same where she does more chip damage than awakening.
It might just be that Ibis went to character select to take a breath, because after that game, you know, kind of take a minute to collect yourself and see if you can get something better. Like when you can get crushed like that, you kind of get beat down. You might need to take a minute to just try to calm yourself and regather so you can try again.
Okay, that's not what I'm doing right now. We got all the guns going. Okay, oh, nice roll to get out of the border. But we're still in the same situation. Okay, oh, yeah, there we go. The loops, the pineapples.
Locked down in the corner once again. Looking pretty rough. Teleports back out. Okay, get something started here.
Yeah, you have to get started something. Oh, I think that was either a drop combo.
And there comes that missile, though. We're seeing that missile being put to use a lot. As soon as you get even any sort of air, the launchers have been able to just up back and set that missile, keep themselves covered.
Oh yeah, that missile is just looming. It's like it's coming down. You just gotta watch out for it. Okay, and then I like that they made that in OTG as well. Just let her just be fancy, do all the combos.
She's certainly putting in work right now. Knocked down in the corner again. Ibis is having really big trouble trying to get out. He's been in the corner for probably 75% of his entire set.
Yeah, pretty much. And then have signs of life, but then Bored-erlands just like, nope, you're going to get back in there like this.
There's going to be a DP punish. Try to catch the teleport.
Oh, so much damage for Enchantress. Ooh, was with the throw, but couldn't take advantage of it. Okay, we're out. Oh, we got hit by the bear.
No follow-up, though. Looking pretty rough. Oh, that was a lot of damage.
All right. That's what Ibis needed to do. Just to stay alive. Let's keep the pressure, keep on them. But can they take this to a game 3, though?
Laser active for so long. Punish the DP, though.
DP, we're out. Yeah, that's just no. Launcher's corner carry is just insane.
Her corner carry puts exactly where she wants to be, too. The decent range away, but they're back to the corner. Very hard for them to escape.
Okay, get some of the flamethrower. Here comes the motors. And I like the 2L uses just to keep them at bay. Like that button is the L button in general is just an insane button.
I see Ibis trying to teleport through that big gunshot, but it just doesn't seem to be working out.
Yeah, things aren't looking good for Ibis right now. Okay, that's.
Well, the situation seems pretty rough. It's going to take a lot for him to bring it all the way back.
It has to be one good read to get in there. And the chip is coming too. Oh, it gets hit. I think they were trying to tell me just got hit on the startup. I think that's what it looked like.
Bored-erlands is going to take it, though.
Yep.
Moving forward. Pretty tough. Launcher domination here continues.
Like I said, I'm a biased launcher player, so I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it. Just keep playing launcher. And yeah, they move on to the top 6 bracket. We're still waiting for losers to get done.
All right, so it looks like Bored-erlands is going to be going at KingofClubzs when top 6 happens. So we saw KingofClubzs was the first one to make it into the winners bracket, and he did it with Vanguard. So it'll be an interesting Vanguard versus launcher matchup for sure. Endai with the Inquisitor taking on BlueLinkys. 2 Inquisitors are going to have to fight and take each other out.
Oh, so BlueLinkys made the switch from Swiftmaster.
Yes,
okay.
He was playing Inquisitor. And that's what he qualified into top 6. Who knows? He might play Swiftmaster against Inquisitor. UncrownedJax, he was playing Grappler earlier, and then Fu with his Lost Warrior has made it into the loser side as well.
Okay, seems like a really good bracket, but at least we got a launcher up there. The more launchers, the better.
Yeah, so we have been seeing a lot of launcher, but the top 8 so far is looking decently diverse.
Yeah, and that's what you like to see in any kind of bracket. You want to see a diverse bracket. You don't want to see just heavy top tier and just whatnot. And it's just good representation as well.
Yeah, you want to see all different types of matches. Seeing if we can get, I want to see a good Spectre, to be honest. We had one Spectre on stream, and They were all right, but it looks like they were still trying to get used to some things, maybe dropping a confirm here and there. I would like to see a really good Spectre.
I would too, because I was actually trying her out last week at our locals. And I'm like, well, this character's fun. She's actually fun. And she's the type of character I like long normals, kind of fancy combos. I was just like, this character's amazing. I wish she came out earlier, but hey, she's here. Better late than never.
Yeah.
Okay. But looks like we may be going into our top 6 right now. Because I think, let's see. I think that's Kanzukai, and that is Bored-erlands.
Well, let me see, because I think DarthLugia is supposed to take over then.
Well,
let's give it 1 second.
okay, so yeah, looks like we're going to get Kanzuki versus Bored-erlands. I'm going to butcher that for the rest of this weekend. But Bored-erlands. But let's see. Yeah, Kanzuki. Wait, is it Kanzuki or Kanzukai?
Kai, I think.
Kanzukai, okay. We got Kanzukai. Kanzukai with a Lost Warrior, which, as a launch player in the vanilla version or season 1 or whatever they want to call it, that was a 8-2 matchup.
You lied to me.
What?
Okay.
Oh, wait, loser. I did lie. I apologize.
You did. He lied to me. I was like, oh man, I'm not trying to steal DarthLugia's thunder. All right, but now we're here. We're good to go. Ganondeurf, so we got another launcher here on stream. Thank God she's hot. That's all I can say.
Yes, we gotta like the tall blondes.
I definitely think people would be a lot like, I'd be like a lot more upset if she was just like a weird, like lanky, I don't even know, just like a stick figure or something, like an Arcune type character where they're just like a blob.
Oh yeah, no one likes the blob. No one likes Arcune. Nope. So yeah, Ganondeurf and Ibis. So man, imagine going against 2 straight launchers.
Imagine getting knocked out of tournament with 2 launchers. You're definitely going home and labbing, and also setting her as your training mode dummy for like a bit.
Okay, here we go. And this is to get into, well, the top 8 portion, not the top 6 portion. Okay, let's. And of course, Ganondorf could play launcher different, so there's that.
It's true. Although launcher's game plan seems to be pretty effective, I wouldn't imagine changing it up, especially if you've seen like last round it working against Ibis.
Oh, that's a move I haven't seen launcher use in such a long time. Oh, and that combo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can imagine Ibis is not going to have a fun time right now. And that combo, yep, the new combo's in.
Have we seen that setup? It's pretty dirty, covering that throw with the missile and getting the combo afterwards. Pretty strong, already in a bad position in the corner. Ibis, yeah, DP's out. Ganondorf is exhausted, but that doesn't really matter too much when you have really good projectiles as normals.
Yeah, I think launcher's one of the few characters that's like, if they're exhausted, it's like, oh, that's good. But, oh, this is dead. This should be dead.
It's definitely dead. Are we going to see the special? Nope.
Don't even. Good comeback by Ibis.
That was really good. I mean, he did a lot of damage, like, really quickly, so he's got obviously able to play this matchup, but it looked pretty hopeless, was able to bring it back. But yeah, it looks pretty tough for sure.
Yeah, oh, already tried, but get top. It's top of the LLs. We're going to the other end. Okay, covers their wake up with the pineapple.
Covering himself with that grenade. That grenade's so scary, just kind of covering, holding that space.
Okay, oh, nice bait of the DP with the teleport. And this is going to hurt, actually. Oh, drops the combo and puts themselves in the corner, so that's not good.
Guard cancel. Now you're back in the corner. Oh, teleport out, though.
Not sure if that was a drop or that was just a reset.
I don't know. It's going to cost him, though. Either way, he's not continuing the pressure that he had. Back in the corner. Launcher just under that 50%. That's actually like one of the... When it comes to like those kind of like health gate awakenings, being like 50% right under, you get the most amount of your special, your awakening bonus.
Wait, and then like I said, I'm pretty sure, I think it is the 50% cube where she gets more chip damage from her specials. That should be dead. Yeah, chances for low health, yeah, that's dead.
Hey, she blew that little girl up. It's kind of messed up, I'm not gonna lie.
She deserves it.
Started again already, shooting those guns, knocking him down.
Okay, right in the corner again. Wait, oh, nice throw, Bray. Okay.
Corner, man, meeting him in the air with his own projectile, keeping him locked down in the corner. Ganondeurf seems pretty comfortable.
Very comfortable, but here comes Ibis though. Oh, nice robot just to get out of there. Oh, gets hit by the missile. Oh, and a nice pickup by Ganondeurf too.
Full combo, controlling space with that grenade.
Yeah, I do like the use of Ibis using the spirit bombs. A nice DP. Okay, I think this is actually a really good situation for Ibis right now. Well, if you don't get hit. And then just ended.
Keep it simple, go straight into the super. I respect it. Don't want to mess around, drop it, have anything dumb happen. So he'll take the first game.
Okay, Ibis is on their last life right now. They lose this, they have to go home. Yeah, I don't, even though the scores say something, like, I think they're actually been pretty close with Ibis in the launchers.
They've been pretty close. It's just the amount of damage that both these characters can do. I do think it's been close, but it's been a lot harder for Ibis than it has been for Ganondeurf. Just because of, when Ibis gets in and he's able to make his pressure and count, but when he gets out, when Ganondeurf gets out and puts him through the minefield again, look at that, so much damage, Jesus Christ.
So much damage, oh no, drops the combo, gets counter hit. Throw it to the other side of the screen again.
Sets up the missile, catches the backdash.
Okay, this should be, this is dead. And just get the super. Whack!
I've seen this movie before.
Yeah, man, yeah. 5 stars, I think. 5 stars, though, 5 stars.
And out she goes. First round going to Ganondeurf, who's pretty much, it feels like he's made the adjustments after he let Ibis win the first round. He's just going to have to make some counter adjustments of his own. Good teleport.
Okay, drops the combo again. Oh, gets.
Oh, he had the hit confirm. Didn't believe in himself.
Nice bait on the bait on the alpha counter though. Okay. This damage though.
Look at all that white life. He's going to get a lot of it back too.
Yeah, this is definitely an unfortunate situation for Ibis. Built up all that white life just for Ganondeurf just to get it back, but does use conversion to get rid of it. But it's still a good situation for Ganondeurf right now.
Oh yeah, he used that conversion to give himself some MP. His MP wasn't recharging, but he didn't really have enough. Gave himself some MP, but also kept himself in under the 50% awakening. It was literally right under.
Oh no, but the combo drop, I don't think Ibis realized it and got reset and then just end. So Ganondeurf is going to our top, the top 8 part.
The classic American reset. You do your combo and it drops, but your opponent doesn't know and they just get hit by the next part of the combo.
Yeah, that's the classic, but unfortunately for Ibis, finishes 9th. Yeah, I think finishes 9th, I believe. Ganondeurf's going to go to the top 8. But of course, for this, and EVO is top 6 this time. So I wonder what we're going to have next, though.
Yeah, so right now I think we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to roll into top 6.
Okay.
So just give us like 5 minutes, and we'll be right back.
All right, well then I think that's it for me then, because I'm going to be relinquishing my commentary to someone who probably, you know what, definitely deserves it more. DarthLugia is going to come back. He's going to give you all some more good commentary for top 6. Max Ninja, it was nice working with you.
Nice working with you,
everybody. I hope you enjoyed. My name's GuyMem, and I'll catch y'all later.
All right, and I'll be here for top 6, so y'all get to hear me more and talk about more launcher. Yeah.